Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Card Collection. My name's Tyrone, and here we have a mystery box. Not sure if it should be on a Matchbox channel because it might be Tomica, but it's nice to have friends over, isn't it? If it's the box I'm thinking it is, it's old Tomica, but there's only one way to find out. Rip this sucker open. Very cold in Perth this morning. It got down to 4 degrees. That's Celsius, so I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. Let's just call it cold. 1st of July today. This rocked up. Got a note to say come pick it up from the post office. And in the car I jumped. So my hands aren't working very well this morning. It gets very hot in the summers in Perth, and everybody just is used to 40-degree heat, or 30-something. And so when it gets down to 4 degrees overnight, it's about 8 at the moment out there, but when it gets down to about 4, it makes the news the next day, or they have a huge photo of the cold on the newspaper. Yeah, this is Tomica. Brace yourself. I'm not sure if there's any Matchbox in here, although I won't bother getting rid of the Matchbox sign. What's this? T-Rex from Tomica. I don't know anything about these things. Oh wow. I better look through the viewfinder, because now and again, well, probably every video to be honest, I forget to look through the viewfinder because I'm so busy checking that out myself. But I thought I would show you, take you along for a bit of a joyride. Maybe you know this from your childhood, if it's that old. Who knows? I'll get that off to one side so we can look on with glee as to what I'm finding here today. What's that? Yeah, the old knuckles don't work so well when it's this cold. I do have my heating on, but it's not doing a lot at the moment. Oh wow, those perfectly typical Tomica wheels. Mercedes-Benz 450 SEL, made in Japan. Look at that. What's the copyright? 76, am I reading? Metal on metal, opening doors. What do you want? Yeah. Hood ornament is intact. It's funny how the steering wheel, it's the same with the Tomica Cadillacs of the same era. The steering wheel's a little bit too close to the centre, but we forgive them that. I think it must be something to do with the door mechanism having the room to swing, but what do I know? Excuse the newspaper, folks. It's not how I would wrap something. Oh, I did see this in the photo. Oh, look at that. Cedric wagon with opening part. Oh, that's a real beauty. This is actually what sold me the whole lot. I've bought off this guy before. He's in South Australia, and I mean the state names aren't very imaginative in Australia. I live in Western Australia. I bought these from South Australia. Go figure. They get more imaginative the further east you go. Like you've got New South Wales and Queensland. Queensland's a good name. Victoria, Tasmania. Australian Capital Territory is a bit of a politician town, and Northern Territory. But the further west you go, the less imaginative the name for the state they choose. Yeah, love that. But yeah, what was I saying? I wonder if I have a disorder, some kind of attention span thing. Have ourselves a little truck here as the snow flies. I promise you it's not real snow, it's just bits of newspaper. I'll pop you down a little. That's better. Just got to remember to get each thing I take out in shot for you. Suspension. Nissan Diesel Condor. Loving the made in Japan on the base. Love that. There's a whole box. Yeah, get on to the story, lad. I said to the seller, and I've dealt with him quite a few times now, he's selling the stuff he no longer collects to replace it with stuff he now collects. But quite often I'll say to him and others, what have you got? And there's a dodgy photo, and I'll just say, can you send the lot with the all-in price, please? And does this tip forward? Looks like it. I don't want to wreck anything. Is that a button? No, don't know. Oh, there you go. Really nice. Everything works. Even a bit of suspension. Nissan Diesel truck again. Is that the same truck? No, it's a different. Oh. Loving it. Yeah, so I don't think there are any Matchbox in here, but you don't mind. You don't mind a break from the same old, same old. Really is like having a strange friend over. Oh, look at that. Japan Airlines van. Anything open? Doesn't look like. No, nothing opens on this. It's got a bit of a scratch on the roof. Don't know how old these are. Nissan Cabal. Strange. 1975 copyright. Loving that. So Japanese, isn't it? We just have to imagine that that's snow. It feels like it could snow, but it doesn't in my city, so no fear of that really. Although sometimes I wish we had a white Christmas. We get anything but here. Oh, that's nice. Rescue. And what is it? It's a Chevy van. Chevrolet Chevy van. Strange. 1977 copyright on the base. Nothing opens on this one either. Quite a heavy little piece. Really like it. Next. It's quite a heavy box, this one. It was the best part of 1 kilo. Whereas the Mexicans will call it a key. Looks old. Plastic base though. Weird. It's a Bugatti. Bugatti coupe. Struggling on that base. Late 70s. 1978 on the base. Wow. Interesting little piece. Don't remember seeing that in the photo, but that obviously was. And look at this cutie. Look at that. Do we have an opening part? Yes, we do. Really nice two-tone thing going on. It's a Toyota. I'm sure it is. Yeah, Toyota Sprinter Carib. Very, very Japanese. Right-hand drive, love the two-tone. That is a really nice paint job. Almost perfect condition. Wow. That's sweet. And dig through the debris. This looks like an emergency vehicle of some sort. Oh yeah, remember you may or may not have seen a video I did on obscure brands on my other channel, Ultimate Diecast, and it covered a brand called Bindai. This reminds me of it, but this is definitely a Tomica. Toyota, can't really read that. Opening part, it's a metal opening part, metal body and metal base, and suspension. It was all going on. Different piece for the lights. Not sure how comfortable it would be driving this thing with that steering wheel up in your face like that. But yeah, steering wheels in an old Tomica, they've got a strange thing going on. And that's the first layer. Oh, I don't remember these at all. Oh, I don't remember the. Oh, yes, I do. Yes. So the rest is 143 actually. That's why it was so heavy. This is a Leyland P76, but I barely remember the conversation about it. So we'll pop it open if we can. Might need a knife. It's not a knife. Yeah, I really barely remember a conversation about this. But this is a Leyland, Australian built, P76 in racing livery. Looks like a bush basher with the spotties on the roof. Yeah, that's cool. What info? Released June 1973. Wow. Freeze frame that if you're interested. Sometimes it's a bit risky doing these unboxings, whoops, because stuff like that. Oh, it's an old Valiant. Look at that. Get the snow out from under the wheels. These things wouldn't go too well on snow. That's a great looking Valiant. Hardy, that'll be the old Bathurst. Hardy 500 was a race outside of Sydney. Now they've renamed it Bathurst 1000 kilometres. It used to be 500. I wonder if it was 500 miles, maybe. But now 1000 kilometres, round and round they go. Oh, there's a card for it, so freeze frame that. Oh, Bathurst 1970, saw 2 factory entries from Chrysler. That's interesting. Because that's what they call it now. Maybe you know more than me on that race. They got second in that and 4th outright. So not winners then. And last in this box is the Snow Drifts Down. I never thought I'd find one, and this is the second one I found in this extremely old box. And the original purchaser bought it from Grace Brothers. Maybe. That's my guess. Maybe it's just sponsored by Grace Brothers, but we'll find out. It was sponsored by Grace Brothers, which was a department store. I wonder if they also bought it from Grace Brothers. Who knows? But look at that. I found a metallic green one of these after the challenge was thrown down that I'd never find one, and I did. And here we have slightly dirty racing version. Ooh. Tracks, it's a 93 copyright, so coming up on 20 years old, but it looks like it's been stored out in the open. So a little bit of shopware, as they call it, but really pleased to have that. What a haul! What a surprise for a chilly morning. Hope you enjoyed the show. These two are my clear winners, but loving all the old Tomica. That's kind of what I went in for with these. But yeah, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. A little bit of a change from the usual Matchbox fare, but yeah, it's nice to have a holiday, isn't it? Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.